Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Firebox Breaks. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a new episode of Mashup Monday. And for this one, we've got 6 packs as per usual. Right here, starting off with the Shoppers Drug Mart Blister Pack, the MVP 2021-2022 hockey right there, and we've got another pack there, so this will count as 2 packs. That one will likely be one of those National Hockey Card Day packs. I believe that could be the 2021 year or so, but let's just open it up because we are not messing around here. We've got that blister pack removed. We've got, as mentioned, so this is the 2017, a little further back than I thought, but we could pull some pretty cool cards right there. The 2017 and the 2021-2022 MVP. These will start us off. And we've got these right here, the 2007-8 Hot Prospects Hockey right there. We've got the 2021-22 Hockey Extended Series Hobby right there. We've got the Series 2 24-25 searching for a Macklin Celebrini or a Michkov. We've got the 24-25 Synergy right there, and those will go in that particular order. Can we obtain some major firepower today? Let's go this way first. So there's only one way to find out. It is to open up the packs, and we are about to begin here on Firebox Breaks. So if this is your first trip to the channel, welcome. We are ready, set, and we are going to begin. As mentioned, I did get some new glasses so I could see that font nice and clear. Alex Killorn. So Killorn right there. We've got a Josh Bailey. We've got a Rasmus Dahlin and a Mike Hoffman right there. Followed up with a Philip Forsberg. So kind of a little bit of imaging there, and Ice Battles, Anders Lee. Alright, so Ice Battles, why not put that one there? And we did get some pretty cool cards. Nothing major though, but that's how they look in the back right there. So Firebox Breaks just warming up here for this edition. So we've got one card for the pending recap, and that will be the Ice Battles. Alright, so I'm just going to take this and move that off to the side. All right. We've got a few more packs to go, and we are going to get started here. 2017 second pack in the books coming up. All right, so let's move these cards to the back right there and put this one here. What can we find here? Mikhail Sergachev, Canada's rookies there with the Canadian. Speaking of Patrick Wall right there. We've got a Connor McDavid, Pride of Canada right there. Connor McJesus. We've got Matthew Tkachuk and the great one, Wayne Gretzky, followed up with the checklist right there. So 2017. And I recall, yes, these ones are the rookies of said players. Right there, the Turtle, Wayne Gretzky as well. Pretty cool. I don't think we need to showcase anything, but Connor McDavid right there, Pride of Canada. We are in the midst of playoff hockey, and can we obtain the top prize? But we will save it there. Come on, Hot Prospects 2007-8. Maybe this will yield a Stamkos or a Drew Doughty rookie. I believe you can get that from this set here. This one was obtained by or at Wayne Sports Cards and Collectibles in Edmonton. Here we are, Jerome McGinley right there. We have a Brad Richards, followed up with a Mark Savard and a Rick DiPietro. So DiPietro signed a massive deal, but did not pan out. But here we are, the Hot Prospects. Pretty solid looking cards nonetheless. That is some pretty cool retro variety right there, and we'll move those off to the side. Now it's up to these guys right here. 2021. All right, can we get a massive card, if anything? We are doing well. These, oh, it's one of those 3Ds. I think we've already seen the name. But here we are. We've got Rodriguez. We've got a Forsberg right there, Anton Glendening right there. We've got Brad Richardson. We've got a Yaro Trenin, or Yakov. We've got Jaden Schwartz, Peter Mrazek, and it's one of these funky looking cards, the Upper Deck 3 UD3 Cam Atkinson right there. And there we are, so that'll be one of the hits as well. And in the back, that's how they look right there. Oh, it is a numbered card, so 675 of 1,000. So a numbered card, not too bad. All right, so we're doing okay. We've got something good right there. Why don't we showcase the McJesus as well? Put that in the pending recap. This, though, nothing exciting. Just regular cards for the Upper Deck Extended. Now, that's not too bad of a set. Apparently, the latest one is pretty cool. All right, here we are, Series 2. Can we obtain some pretty cool cards in this one? All right, here we are. Well, let's get right to it. Oh, we've got one of the... Oh, that's an Outburst, the Silver Outburst, I believe. Oh, and I think we may have spoiled something there. That looked pretty cool. I think that might be an Oiler. Current Oiler, but here we are, Brad Tkachuk, or Brady Tkachuk. We've got a Drew O'Connor right there. We've got a Mikey Anderson, Pontus Holmberg right there. And even though I've got the glasses, it's still tough. Zach Whitecloud, but it's very small, but these glasses are awesome. Kirby Doc right there. And we've got a Michael Kesselring, one-time Edmonton Oiler. Tomas Hertl right there. We have a Austin Matthews, so AM34, and we've got something good. Is that, I think that is, whoa, that's a young gun. Logan Stankoven right there, Stankoven, glossy, and we've got, hey, there we are, he's Zach Hyman, pretty cool. The retro, what do you call these? The renewed young guns, pretty cool. Zach Hyman right there. And we've got a card back here. And I think it's the Young Gun, but look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is actually an S. That's the Sharks. We have, and that could very well be a massive card. I think that very well could be. That is a Macklin Celebrini Young Guns, and this is an Outburst right there. Macklin Celebrini Outburst, Silver Outburst, one of the parallels, Young Guns. Wow. And this comes to us by way of the, how do you say, the gravity feed boxes at Shoppers Drug Mart. Wow. Macklin Celebrini, that is not what I expected. The Outburst there. $451, the best Young Gun you could possibly get in the set other than Michkov. And it happens to be a Silver Outburst right there. Young Guns, Macklin Celebrini. That is a massive card if I've ever seen one. Wow. That one is probably the biggest card I've pulled in a long time other than a Connor McDavid Young Gun, but that is a parallel. Wow. That definitely deserves to be put in a penny sleeve and also a top loader. So give me some time here. Just going to put these cards, this card ever so carefully in a penny sleeve right there, and that should fetch a pretty solid penny when it comes to the price point. Not sure what that is worth, but obviously his Young Guns are going for quite a bit on average. Okay, so I just had to move off to the side to get one of these. Wow, that is amazing. Kind of just making sure I've got the right goods here to put the card in. By goods I mean the protective layers. Okay, here we are. Wow, that is going right there. And I don't know if we even need to open up this remaining pack. I mean, we could very well stop there, and that would definitely be the hit card of the break of the week, of the month, perhaps, maybe even the year. But wow, we still are 6 months in. We've got 6 months to go before we do the recap. But here we are, the 24-25 Synergy Hobby, just for extra measure. Why don't we just put that there, and we will do a short recap momentarily. And we've got a Yari Curry, so very fitting, the Edmonton Oilers. And I'm not sure what's behind that, but we've got a synergistic duos. Oh, Connor Bedard and a Philip Khrushchev. Why not throw Bedard in there? Not his rookie year, but hey, a 296 of 499. Bedard's like, I want some attention. And we've got a impressions right there. Most of these are numbered cards, of course. David Pastrnak right there. That one is number 2. Let me see here. 599, so it's 454 of 454, 464, one of the two. Yes, of 599. All right, so there we are. We've got some pretty cool content. And we are going to put these in this particular order. It's hard to say because, I mean, Yari Curry, is that one of the, oh, it is one of the bounty cards. So, very tough to put those in that particular order. But, hey, we are going to do a recap here momentarily. And I think Synergy very well fittingly deserves to be put in all of that right there. So, let's go like this in this order. So, if you're just joining on for this edition of Mashup Monday from FYER Box Breaks. Wow, we've blew the lid off the ceiling off the room, so to speak here. So here we are for a recap. MVP Ice Battles Honors League. We've got the Cam Atkinson right there. UD3. We have a Logan Stankoven. Glossy, we've got Zach Hyman, Young Guns, renewed the choice or the pride of Canada, Connor McDavid, McJesus, the legend here, Yari Curry, and we've got Pastrnak, we've got the synergistic duos of Bedard and Khrushchev for the Blackhawks. But the hit of the break right here, the Macklin Celebrini Outburst, Silver Outburst, that is the biggest hit thus far this year for Mr. FYER Box Breaks. The Celebrini Young Guns Silver Outburst variety. Wow. We definitely pulled the fire here and we've lived up to that name, that moniker. You describe it however you want. We definitely broke the odds here on the channel. So we're going to leave it there. As per usual, I look forward to those comments in the section down below. So, like, comment, and subscribe for all that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with more content in the near future. Till then, bye for now.